let's talk about your business data. Chances are you're sitting on an absolute goldmine of it. But what if you could instantly turn all that raw data into pure, actionable strategy? What if you had an expert consultant on call 24/7, ready to give you data-backed answers right when you need them? Well, for most companies, that potential stays locked away, and it creates a challenge every single leader knows all too well. I bet this sounds familiar. You've got dashboards, reports, analytics platforms. Data is literally everywhere. But when you have to answer the big questions like, what's our next big move? Or why did churn just tick up? Or where is our next big opportunity hiding? You're often met with, well, silence. You're swimming, maybe even drowning, in numbers, but the actual answers are nowhere to be found. And this isn't just some simple data problem. It's a fundamental business dilemma. It's one that forces you into a corner, making you choose between two options that, frankly, aren't very good. You're kind of stuck, right? On one side, you can hire traditional consultants. We all know the drill. It's a slow, incredibly expensive process. And let's be honest, it isn't always as rooted in your actual day-to-day data as you'd hope. Or there's the other option, you go it alone. But that usually means you're flying blind, risking missed revenue, wondering why customers are leaving, and getting completely blindsided by threats you never saw coming. Here's the thing. This choice, between slow and expensive or fast and blind, it's a false choice. For any modern business that wants to move fast, the old way of making strategic decisions, it's just broken. It isn't working anymore. So, what if there was a third way? A new kind of consulting, one that's actually built for the speed and complexity of business today. That is exactly why we created the Wize solution. So, what is Wize Consultant? Think of it as your always-on AI strategic partner. It's a powerful engine that hooks right into your analytics and transforms all that raw, confusing data into crystal clear recommendations, proactive strategic alerts, and even entire growth roadmaps. The best part? No more waiting, no more guessing. Now, I know what you might be thinking. AI partner, strategic alerts, sounds complicated. But the real beauty of Wize is just how simple it is under the hood. The whole process is designed to be transparent, totally automated, and to give you answers, not more headaches. Here's how simple it is. You just connect your data sources or upload files. From there, Wize does all the heavy lifting. It ingests and structures everything, and then our master prompt engine, think of it like a team of world-class consultants, starts asking the right questions of your data. It finds the hidden patterns, generates insights, and delivers a continuous flow of clear guidance right to you. Your whole strategy process, streamlined and always on. Okay, that's the how, but what really matters is the what, right? What do you actually get? Theory is great, but results are everything. So let's look at a real example of the kinds of insights Wize delivers. Check this out. This is the kind of clarity Wize gives you. It's not a data dump, it's a strategic to-do list. The AI looks at everything and says, hey, Brazil is your highest growth market with the best ratings, you need to double down there. But at the same time, it spots an early retention problem in Germany and tells you to overhaul your onboarding. This is how you stop just analyzing data and start actively outmaneuvering your competition. And we are not talking about vague advice. The guidance is incredibly specific. It's not just focus on Brazil. It's add Portuguese language support and create localized holiday events. It's survey your top users, find out what they love, and then replicate that success everywhere else. These are real, concrete tasks your team can execute on tomorrow. And Wize isn't just about finding the good stuff. It's also your strategic watchdog. It sends you proactive alerts. For example, you might get an alert saying, hey, retention dropped in the UK this week. You should review your recent updates. Or a warning that a new feature in Germany actually caused a drop in daily users. It tells you why things are happening in real time, so you can fix a small problem before it becomes a crisis. Okay, examples are great, but real-world results are what it's all about. So let's look at a case study of how Wize acted as a strategic co-pilot for a real business with some pretty incredible success. Using the exact kind of insights we've been talking about, the Wize Emulator app literally rocketed to become the #2 paid tool on the entire Google Play Store. Just let that sink in for a second. This is not a hypothetical. This is a proven growth engine that delivered a real chart-topping result. And how did they do it? It all started with the same kind of data you have right now. Daily active users, customer retention, app store ratings. WiseTech took all that raw information, sliced it by country and by date, and uncovered the exact strategic roadmap that led them straight to that #2 spot. And you know what this proves? This is the end of black box consulting. You see the data, you see the analysis, and you understand the why behind every single recommendation. No more paying a fortune for a fancy report you don't fully get. At the end of the day, Wize isn't just another analytics tool you add to your stack. It's a completely new way for leaders to see the true potential that's been hiding in their data all along. So just imagine for a moment, what would it feel like to know for sure that your business will never miss another huge growth opportunity? To know you'll be warned about every critical risk before it hurts your bottom line? That's the power of having a true AI strategic partner in your corner 24/7. So the question is pretty simple. Are you ready to stop drowning in data and start making decisions with absolute confidence? Are you ready to finally see your business in a whole new light? Let's unlock the clarity you've been searching for.